Hello! Hi! I'm so happy to see you. Thanks for joining me. I'm Michelle, and welcome to Stories with Michelle. Okay, everyone, today I have two great books to share with you that are a little bit silly. The first one is called If Toots Could Talk, and this one is written by Brianne Gibson, and it's illustrated by Salmond. And our second book is called Mermaids Don't Fart, and this book is by Tamara Rittershaus, and it's illustrated by Alvin, Adhi. I can't wait to read these with you today. Ready, set, read! All right, everyone, let's get started with our first book. This one's called If Toots Could Talk, and this one's written by Brianne Gibson, and it's illustrated by Salmond. If Toots Could Talk. Dex the dinosaur, well, he loved good food. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner put him in the best mood. For dinner that night, Dex sat and said, "Hooray!" when he looked at his plate and saw it was taco day. Mom set out the tacos and a side of leafy greens. She topped it all off with a pile of pinto beans. Dex ate and he ate till he could eat no more, but managed to find room for a cookie or four. Suddenly, Dex's eyes got big. His mouth opened wide. The rumbling in his belly wasn't something he could hide. The rumble grew louder. Now what should he do? As it worked its way down, he cried, "Do I have to poo?" Nope, that wasn't it. Just a fart leaked out. It was so loud it sounded almost like a shout. First came a big blast, then two little squeaks that sneaked themselves right between both butt cheeks. Toot! Squeak, squeak! Dex stopped in his tracks, his whole body froze, while his dad laughed out loud and his mom held her nose. He excused himself, then went for a walk, and Dex thought to himself, what if Toots could talk? Yes, Toots can be stinky. They can be quite smelly, and it often begins with a grumbling in the belly. But wouldn't it be funny, wouldn't it be grand, if Toots could laugh and joke and talk and make their own demands? His dad likes to joke, he says, "Pull my finger." Then when he toots, it might say, "Boy, that's gonna linger." Big, powerful Toots push with all their might, but a smaller Toot may mutter, "Please, let's be polite." People may surround you when you're gassy at a party, so your Toots may come out yelling, "Welcome to the farty." Some Toots are sneaky, like when you fart and sneeze. These stinkers might whisper, "P.U., you cut the cheese." If you pass a friend and rip a toot or two, these Toots will giggle loud and shout, "We crop dusted you." Sometimes a puff of air will pass right through your jeans. It's just telling you, that's what you get for eating beans. Have you ever passed gas unexpectedly? It's as though the Toot was cheering, "Whee! I'm finally free." At times you can't help but toot at every step. These ones are exercising, calling out, "Another rep." Perhaps you toot on travel, like when you visit Greece. Those special Toots will boast, "I'm your masterpiece." Mega Toots are loud. These ones are kinda rare. They'll be so relieved and hoot, "Glad that was only air." Gas can be funny, even a little silly, like when it rats you out saying, "Must have been the chili." Dex thought and he thought it was making his day to think about Toots talking and what they would say. He thinks they'd be loud, they'd certainly be chatty, especially those big toots let loose by his daddy. Dex finished his walk and sat under a tree. He wished his toots could talk, 'cause how much cooler would that be? The end. That is such a funny book. All right, I'm ready for our next book. This one's called Mermaids Don't Fart. And this book is written by Tamara Rittershaus, and it's illustrated by Alvin, Adhi. Mermaids don't fart. Hey shrimp, see this gunk? Well, it's turning me green. You've been green from the start, but I'm happy to clean. While you scrub, can I tell you a joke or a bunch? If you must, since this stuff in your teeth is my lunch. Okay, why did the mermaid swim off really fast? To flee from the stink of the gas that she passed. Your joke is what stinks, said the shrimp to the eel. But wait, I've got more. This one's funny for real. Why was the mermaid alone and unkind? She was mad at the fart that had left her behind. But mermaids don't fart or pass gas like you say. It's a joke, but oh yes, they can trumpet all day. I've seen mermaids protecting the reefs and the dunes, but I've never seen mermaids play bubble butt tunes. You think that I'm wrong? We should wager, not fight. Observing the mermaids, I'll prove that I'm right. If I win, and I will, you can eat all your words and swim to the surface to dance for the birds. When you lose, and you will, you can swim way down deep where you'll tap the nose of that angler fish creep. It's a bet. They shook hands, well a claw and a fin, and they spied on the mermaids to see who would win. Some mermaids were mending a sea urchin's spine. Not one made a poof of bad air the whole time. More critters were helped by a busy scout troop, but not one little mermaid went pooty-ta-toot. I've heard that a mermaid can poot like a cow. I thought if we waited, we'd catch one somehow. I'll make some kelp smoothies and boil sea bean soup and service a nice lunch to the whole mermaid troop. The mermaids were hungry and ate up Eel's lunch, but there wasn't a fart, not one from the bunch. Eel, it's time to accept that you've lost this whole bet. We've been watching for hours and not one fart yet. All right, Eel sighed, off to the depths of the sea, and I'll tap on the angler fish. Coming with me? I'd rather stay here in the deep. I'm just food. Come on, I'll tell jokes to help lighten the mood. What is a skeleton's funniest bone? Eel, no, don't touch that. Just leave it alone. Rumble, rumble, crash, whoosh. Ouch! On my tail, what is that? Where's the light? I can't see a thing. It's darker than night. Snap! The anglerfish got me. I'm losing my head. I better get help. If it swallows, you're dead. Help! Shrimp just got caught by the anglerfish creep. I can help. Where's your friend? And its teeth in the deep? As we go deeper, I might make a stink. It's a secret, but farting is how mermaids sink. Please excuse me, but poof! We must rescue your friend. Then bubbles came out of the mermaid's tail end. The mermaid dived down and she freed the shrimp's tail. These aren't anglerfish teeth, just some bones from a whale. We're lucky I had so much air in my tummy. It's because there was kelp in that smoothie. So yummy. But don't spread my secret. Please give me your word. You mean shrimp shouldn't know what I saw, smelled, or heard? I'm so glad I'm alive. Thank you. Thanks so much for your help. What's that stink? Is that me? Do you smell rotten kelp? Ah, kelp, like my smoothies, said Eel with a wink. And Shrimp never knew of the mermaid's big stink. The end. What a great story. Remember to like if you love story time, subscribe so you never miss a story, and share with your favorite reading buddy. See you next time. Bye.